I'm going to make this real short and sweet. By the way, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve Day, 2018. Um, I've got this bow that I'm absolutely in love with, what's new. Um, because it's a 25-inch wood ILF riser from Border Archery. I came off of a 650 club because the weight of barebow risers has just been getting to my older shoulders, and I figured it was time to downsize and mass. And I was very happy to see that Borders was producing this 25-inch wood carbon fiber. It's got, they call them TCs. What he calls is triple carbon fiber, the 3 carbon fiber spines that run through the wood. And what that allows them to do is it gives the bow the structural integrity to be cut the wall well past center on what is essentially a wood riser ILF bow. But the carbon fiber gives it the structural integrity to be cut 5/16 of an inch past center, which is pretty cool. So anyway, the other issue that I wanted to address, the main issue, these are CVX Slims. They're Borders' new I don't know if you'd want to call them a crossover limb from conventional profile, in between conventional profile and the big hook limbs that have become in vogue lately. But they are sweet. It's making a 68-inch bow, and the reason for this is I had thought my chrono was down for a while because it gave me fictitious numbers the last time out, and then my wife confessed to me that she accidentally dropped it in the garage, but that wasn't the case. I think it was more a fact that I was using a near-dead battery on a dreary day. And something else that happened, which is why I'm making this video, is my form and my draw had kind of collapsed down to maybe 27 and a half, 27 and a quarter, and I'm thinking I'm drawing 28 inches, and it took my daughter out here today with me with a taped off marked arrow and her telling me when I was there to reestablish my form. I guess with stance changes, anchor changes and whatnot, everything just kind of shrunk and collapsed down. And the other big controversial topic is people oftentimes challenge the whole ideology of even owning a chronograph or caring about how fast their bows shoot. And it's not really about how fast the bows shoot for me, especially today, because the chronograph represents such an awesome training tool. If it hadn't have been for me getting a daughter out here, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to see what was going on with my form. That in turn was confirmed by the chronograph. So it was the chronograph back when I had good alignment, was pulling all the way back, and everything was going right, and I was hitting good numbers. Well, all of a sudden I'm not hitting good numbers. Well, here's where the chronograph can tell you if you are collapsing, if your form is collapsing. And it's such a cool thing to practice over, because I literally sit out here and I'll shoot for an hour, just pounding arrows across the chronograph, because it polishes my form. It's a training aid. It is undoubtedly a training aid. And see, here I thought it was broken, and I had gone without it for what, 3, 4, maybe 5 months. I just laid it back on the shelf, figuring that, it got knocked out of calibration, and that wasn't the case, thankfully. And my form went to pot. And today was a revelation of that. And now, after an hour shooting over the chronograph, I'm proud that I wanted to capture this. This is the second duplicate of that 33 pound CVX limbs throwing a 360 grain 10.5 GPP arrow across the beams at 178 feet per second. And this being the second duplicate, that means it's the third arrow in a row. There was the 178, then the second one was duplicate 1, and then the third one was duplicate number 2, which we're looking at right there. So this is what a chrono can do for an archer when you're form training, and can be a tremendous training aid. You know, when you shoot those, when you get that feel, you know, and then you're getting confirmation from a digital calibrated measuring device. That's cool. And the results kind of speak for themselves where, you know, tuning is concerned. And that one in the middle seems to have really found the sweet spot where it drove home a little extra. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye.